Hey children, do you finish your work on time or do you say I'll do it tomorrow? Let's see what Bhim did. It was a peaceful morning in Guru Dronacharya's ashram. The sun golden rays touched the tall trees and the laughter of young prince filled the air. All the princes were busy with their morning chores. Some brought water from the well and some swept the courtyard. Everyone wanted to make their beloved Guru happy. Except one. Under the shade of a tree sat Bhim, strong as a bull, brave as a lion. But that morning he was very lazy. He yawned and said, what's the hurry? I'll do it later, and lay down again with a soft smile. Arjuna walked by carrying 2 pots of water. Said, Bhim, come on, the sun is high. Bhim laughed and thought, let them do everything. When the food is ready, I'll be the first one in the line. Everyone smiled and continued their work. But Bhim rested under the tree, dreaming happily. As the sun began to set, Guru Dronacharya returned from his prayers. He looked around the ashram. Everything was neat and clean. But when his eyes reached the kitchen, he stopped. There was no fire and no food cooking. He asked, Children, why is the meal not prepared? Arjuna stepped forward. Gurudev, today it was Bhim's turn to bring the firewood. But he said, I'll do it later. Guru Dronacharya said calmly. Then let's wait for Bhim. Bhim woke up from his nap and saw everyone looking at him. Is the dinner ready? He asked, rubbing his eyes. Arjuna said softly, Bhim, the firewood has still not arrived. Only then Bhim understood. Because of his laziness, the whole ashram had no food. He grabbed a basket and ran toward the forest. It was dark and cold. He gathered pieces of wood from the forest as fast as he could. When he returned, all the children were asleep without having food. That night, Bhim felt ashamed that everyone had slept hungry because of him. The next morning, before sunrise, Bhim woke up first. He began working sincerely. He swept the courtyard, filled the water pots, and neatly arranged the firewood. Guru Dronacharya came out and saw Bhim working. He smiled and said, Bhim, true strength is not in your arms, but in your actions. Doing your work on time brings peace to the mind and joy to the heart. Bhim folded his hands and said, Gurudev, from today, I will never delay my work. From that day, the one who was earlier lazy became the most active helper in the ashram. Gita says, Nityam kur karma tvam. Do your duties every day, regularly and sincerely. So children, the one who keeps saying, I'll do it later, becomes weak. But those who finish their work on time become strong, happy and peaceful. Living today and finishing your work on time is joy of Gita.